The last time Hrithik Roshan grooved to a dance number was 4 years ago in War. I don't count Alcoholia, by the way, because it seemed like Hrithik had to deliberately constrain his movement because the character wouldn't naturally move like a dancer. If we clock back even further, it was 9 years ago in Bang Bang. So when you're formulating a commercial film with a dance track with a hero who is celebrated for his iconic moves, you better make it worthwhile. I'm weirdly passionate about this, so sit tight. I think I have made it pretty clear about the imprint and influence that Hrithik Roshan had on me at an early stage of my life. Something that immediately influenced me to join dance classes and pursue it professionally too. There is a fluidity, ease, and effortless quality to his moves that has influenced a generation of kids, in my opinion. So when Siddharth Anand was coming with his third collaboration with Hrithik in Fighter, the track record made me believe that there has to be a banger dance number in this film as well. Bang Bang and War were such bursts of energy where Hrithik really lit the dance floor on fire with his dance moves in both films. So Fighter would be no different, right? So Sher Khul Gaye dropped yesterday, and it was after a long time that I saw a Hrithik dance number and could not remember a single moment that left me in awe or impressed. Let's dissect the same and point out some of the problems that Hindi cinema has in simply capturing choreography effectively, and the frustrating nature with which they lose out on the opportunity when they have such a good dancer at their disposal. The similarities to the tune of Stayin' Alive from the Bee Gees is uncanny, but I was more interested with the choreography and the manner in which the film captures it. Hrithik from the first frame looking dapper as ever sets the tone with Deepika. The slow build up makes you really believe it's going to set the groove for the hook step and it'll have us all organically move to the tune. The basic group choreography follows, where the cast honestly finds it tough to keep up with the energy and fluidity of Hrithik. While the lead pair from an optic point of view, purely physically, looks exceptional together, Deepika finally having the pleasure to wear heels with the leading hero, the disparity in energy and ability of Hrithik and everyone around him is so awkwardly visible. While they set the hook step with an ode to Singham for some reason, the biggest problem of why the song has an underwhelming quality holistically is because there is a large focus on footwork versus the upper body in its hook step. This creates the difference in ability among the dancers even more jarringly visible. The reason why JJ Shiv Shankar works so well as Tiger and Hrithik share the frame together is because Tiger is technically extremely strong as a dancer. So while Hrithik has a natural lachak that makes him superior to Shroff, there still isn't a distracting difference between the two main elements sharing the frame. With this song, however, Hrithik stands out. And this is because he is making the most of a mediocre choreography, while the others around him are still trying to keep up. I think both Aishwarya Rai in Dhoom 2 and Katrina in Bang Bang really complemented Hrithik well in the dance sequences, versus here where there seems to be a disconnection, lacking a fun chemistry and dynamic that should exist between two characters shaking a leg at a club. My biggest gripe is, and this may be rectified in the film edit because the makers might be leaving something to be enjoyed on the big screen, it is that when Hrithik even gets the opportunity to execute a solo, it is marred with so many camera changes that it almost becomes nauseating. A 7-second clip has 6 abrupt cuts, while you know it can easily be executed as a long shot and a wide frame. There are countless examples of how a static frame and a wide shot capturing choreography is way more effective in creating impact. You look at one of my favorite performances of Hrithik in Bavore from Luck by Chance. The shot does not cut until at least one count of 8 is finished from a choreography standpoint. It allows the viewer to see each movement from start to finish. This is true for his iconic Dhoom 2 title track as well. The camera has minimal movement in order to make sure that you get the full impact of the choreography and movement. The best example of how a wide static shot while capturing choreography is effective is when Hrithik performed Prabhu Deva's complex choreography in Main Aisa Kyun Hoon. Each nuance is visible, each contortion making us believe that he's not human. One of my favorite dance numbers from Telugu cinema is Toplessy Podi featuring Allu Arjun, where he executes some of the most complex footwork, but it's effective because of the way it's captured, never seeming incoherent. just coming across as bloody difficult. You know, there is not even a hard and fast rule about the static shot because the same can also go haywire. Something that I noticed with Ranjita May from Varisa, where I think they let the long shot slightly go on for far too long and it adversely affected the execution of the choreography. In contrast, just see the manner in which Farah Khan captured Chale Jaise Hawaii in Mehuna. It's a constantly moving and revolving shot showcasing the choreography, and the impact is far greater than a track that has incessant cuts. It makes you follow the characters, an organic interaction among the supporting cast, a Damien Chazelle-like quality as we know today, where it seems like fictional characters have randomly broken into song and dance in the real world versus in a carefully curated studio. I think the worst excuse that one can use in order to defend a mediocre choreography is to present the point that the song is accommodating to several characters. Hence, it's more of a celebration with the ensemble rather than it meant to be a piece for Hrithik to show off. When you have the man and a dance number to execute, you make it work because there is genuine anticipation to see him move like a dream. Because if you offer him the tools, he will pull it off. The argument to state that the entry of the team and Anil Kapoor gives this accommodating mid-quality to the song and dance is a poor excuse, because a song with similar character dynamics actually pulled it off with so much flair. Main Parwana from Pippa presents a similar setup. A party with the armed forces, senior-junior dynamics, where the booze is flowing and the lead transitions to a dance where everyone follows. The beauty of Main Parwana is that while Ishan is the star of the sequence, the choreography by Vijay Ganguly beautifully integrates the supporting characters through social dancing and partner work. The main focus is still Ishan, with long shots of choreography that allow the audience to see each movement expression from start to finish, as the camera tracks Ishan and never breaks flow or eye contact with him. This allows for the music video to not only be inclusive of all the characters around, but effective. Something that just doesn't exist with this choreography that has such a good dancer at the forefront at someone's disposal. The disappointment comes with the fact that a Hrithik dance number comes few and far between. It's not really a complaint about the overall execution as if it's terrible, but to express my gripe with the fact that you should really go all guns blazing when you formulate a dance track with Hrithik, because you never know when you'll get it again. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about Sher Khul Gaye. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.